This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
About to bring gold back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
And how sweet it is! A state gold medal for the Union Scotties!
And the Neshannock Lancers are your 2A softball champions. The trophy lifted high.
The 10th seed Union Scotties are WPIAL champions.
They're not a Cinderella story, a championship story here.
And your 2023 WPIL 2A Girls Champions, the Shenango Wildcats.
The pitch for Bruce, here it comes. Look at this! Union wins it! Union Scotties have rallied to win the WPIAL Championship.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
7 seconds. Worker down inside and alley-oop. The young good.
To strike it and score!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from North Allegheny High School, it's high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. Game 2 from North Allegheny High School. Today we feature the Laurel Spartans versus the Charleroi Cougars. Today's broadcast being brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, MVP Insurance, Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly and George, Castle Asphalt, the Newcastle Transit Authority, Toshiba Business Solutions, Medora Bonner Law, Works in Progress Paint Services, the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company, Gem Builders Incorporated. Today's broadcast also being brought to you by Dorn Concrete, the Red Zone, Firefly Solar, the City Rescue Mission, the Tri-County Principal Association, the Laurel Teachers Association, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Lee Moan. For part of the broadcast, Tim Consonesso will take you the rest of the way home. I'm along with my brother, Jay Moan. And playoff time, Jay, it's tough. You hustle in between games. We're ready to go, just about ready for game 2. Whoops.
Thank you for lining the field right now so I can actually relax. I got the starting lineups down. I have my other sheet I need down, and I'm ready to go, Lee.
Yeah, so it's always tough for the playoffs because they get things going, and you rush, you do what you got to do. So have fun for Game 3. But anyway, should be a fun one, Jay, between Laurel and Charleroi. Laurel, the number 3 seed, they had a bye. They come in with a record of 16-4 on the year, 10-2 overall. The Charleroi Cougars, 14-4 overall, 8-4 over the section play. My favorite umpire, Mr. Tim Hatfield, behind the plate, who's going to call just a perfect strike zone game as he does every single game here from North Allegheny High School.
What do you want, Lee?
And the umpires are now pulling their pant legs up as it's getting very deep here today. But anyways, Jay, Laurel, been a great year. There are only 2 losses. Well, guess what? In the Neshannock, because they were 10-2 in the section. But they played Neshannock very tough, though, on the year. But Neshannock right now, the number 1 seed. The winner of this game is going to get the winner of Bentworth, because Bentworth, 8-1 victory over Shenango the game previous. So that's a quick glimpse of this game. We're going to go over our starting lineups that they line the field. Charleroi is going to be your visiting team on the day. Kaylee Seipold, the second baseman, she'll bat first. Avery wrote a little too sloppy here. Pendo. There we go. Avery Pendo will bat second. She's your shortstop. Ariana Blouse. Ariana Blouse is your third baseman. She bats third. Riley Jones, the center fielder, bats fourth. Sophia Salaski, she's your pitcher. She bats fifth. Madeline Lacey, she's the catcher, bats sixth. Emma Stefanik, the DP, bats seventh. Lila Brunner, she's the right fielder. She'll bat eighth. Emma Scoble, the left fielder, bats ninth. And your left fielder is Taryn O'Neill. So it's Seipold, Pendo, and Blouse, Jones, Salaski, and Lacey, Stefanik, Brunner, and Scoble. So, Jay, for the Laurel defense on the day.
The pitcher is Autumn Boyd. The catcher is Alexis Brewer. First baseman is Addie Deal. Second baseman is Riley Balcom. Shortstop is Macy Lang. Third baseman is Hayden Seifert, Lexus Sherry, Ivy Pancher, and Lexi Kroll, left to right.
And your starting lineup's brought to you by Doran Concrete. With over 30 years of experience, Doran Concrete is a team of contractors you want laying the foundation for your home or your office job. And your defensive lineman brought to you by Medora Bonner Law. They have flexible appointment hours. Medora Bonner Law is a team of experienced lawyers and staff, always ready to help. Jay, since I forgot the last game, let's go over our keys to the game real early. Joe Wright, you can call Joe Wright at 724-714-4294 at Works in Progress Paint Services. You can discuss your next painting project with Joe. They're now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. So, Jay, off the top of your head, this Charleroi-Laurel game, what do you expect for Laurel? They have to defeat Laurel. What do you expect them to have to do to here today?
Laurel comes in with a .398 batting average, and they have 20 homers, and you have 5 players over 400, so they can really hit the ball. So I think they got to continue to hit the ball and hopefully get some good pitching from Autumn Boyd. So
Charleroi, their starting pitcher Salaski, she's at 8-3 with a 2.5 ERA. She's in 70 innings. She's 108 strikeouts and 21 walks on the year for Salaski. So she's done a nice job against her team there, but she's going to try to limit this Laurel team. This is a very, very powerful hitting team in Laurel. So Salaski's got to be pinpoint right now, limit the damage, limit the singles and not extra base hits here today. So as Autumn Boyd gets loose, Autumn Boyd going to be a future Penguin off the YSU along with Jay Rona from Mohawk.
That's right. We just talked to him the other night.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jay in a defeat, unfortunately, the other night. So it's just a beautiful field here at North Allegheny. If you've never been here, just a great facility here at North Allegheny High School. Lights are on. Will be on later on for the Union Jefferson Morgan game. By the way, our Tim Hatfield, who I used to umpire with. So our home plate umpire Tim Hatfield, our first base umpire John Pelko, and our third base umpire Dave Greer. And I'm going to see who that recent phone call was. What Bob Gregg want? Sorry, Bob. Probably wanted the lineups. Oh, he got the text me. No, he just texted me the umpires, which I greatly appreciate it. As we're off. We're not a horse race, though. First base is Kaylee Seipolt will be her first hitter of the day. Yeah, Charleroi missing one of their better players, McKenna DeYounger. Seipolt steps in. First pitch is a strike.
Seipolt come in batting .295 for the day, for the year.
Only a freshman. Autumn Boyd, the tall right-handed pitcher. Check swing's going to be a roller third base. Seifert picks up, throws, and gets him out of first base. Nice play there early on for Seifert, Jay.
Nice stretch to get that out at first base.
By Addie Deal. Bring up the second hitter, Avery Pendo, part of the volleyball team. I was going to mention Charleroi without one of their better ball players, McKenna DeYounger. She's an all-WPIL soccer player, and she got hurt during the soccer season. That ball slapped into left field for a one-out single, and she's going to try to get to second base, and she will slide in there safely.
Good speed by Pendo.
Yes, Pendo, she hesitated around first base, but that ball had a lot of English out there, and Sherry had a little bit of problems out there along the line, so she was able to get into second base with a one-out double. Just that slap hitter. Bring up Ariana Blouse.
Ariana Blouse comes in today batting
number 14, Ariana Blouse.
Another freshman. She takes the first pitch down low.
360 she had this year so far.
Yeah, one home run and no RBI. Oh, excuse me, one home run and 11 RBIs for Ariana.
You did the same thing I did. You looked at the zero above.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Back to McKenna DeYounger. She's going to be a Seton Hill commit, but unfortunately cannot play her senior year here because of the leg injury. She had 100 career goals on the soccer field. Comes the 1-1. Perfect bunt down. Boyd's going to have to come off the mound, throw a strike to get the out. On the third base will be penned in for 2 outs.
Nice play by Boyd to take the smart out.
Sacrifice goes 1-4 or 1-3. And Riley Jones will step in. Riley Jones.
Yeah, let me see here.
Could be off to Chatham University to continue her softball career. Also part of the basketball team at Charleroi.
She came in batting .391.
First pitch is the ball. Yeah, plus McKenna DeYounger, plus 1,000-point basketball scorer also.
She was quite the athlete.
So 100 career goals, 1,000-point basketball, plus a college scholarship for softball. Pretty good. Plus her dad's a pretty good stat guy. There's a strike.
We did see her in the she got hurt in the basketball game.
Yeah,
if it was a basketball game, they had 6 players.
She got hurt in the soccer game.
Okay.
I believe, anyways. Comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Our press guy says her soccer game. That's why I'm saying that. I know it was one of the games we had, so. It's during the playoff game, was it? Yep, it's during the playoff game.
Okay, we did do that game.
Yes, we did.
Basketball.
I think it was the game against Mohawk. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Boyd comes back after the 1-out double to strike out Riley Jones. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We played a half inning. No score. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning, and we'll stay right here, and I'll go over to Laurel Spartans starting lineup. Ivy Pancher, she's your center fielder, bats first. Macy Lang, the shortstop, bats second. Addie Deal, the first baseman, bats third. Autumn Boyd, your pitcher, bats fourth. Excuse me, I got something in my eye there for a second. Sorry about that. Riley Belcom, your second baseman, bats fifth. Hayden Seifert, the third baseman, bats sixth. Lexi Brewer, the catcher, bats seventh. Lexi Sherry, the left fielder, bats eighth. And Lexi Kroll, the right fielder, bats ninth. Pancher, Lang, and Deal, Boyd, Belcom, and Seifert. Lexi, and Lexi. But it's Brewer, Sherry, and Kroll, the 7, 8, 9 hitters in the Charleroi defense, Jay.
Okay, the Charleroi defense, you have Jenna Fox in left field, Riley Jones in center field, Lila Bruner in right field. The infield is Ariana Blouse at third base, Avery Pando at shortstop, Kaylee Seipolt at second, Vanessa Gray at first. Pitching is Sophie Selesky, and the catcher is Madeline Lancy.
And first pitch coming to Irie Pancher to step in, the center fielder.
Ivy Pancher.
Ivy come in the game, batted .394 for the year.
So Pancher only a sophomore, a young Laurel team. First pitch from the lefty is a ball. Again, Selasky mentioned 70 innings pitched, 108 strikeouts, only 21 walks in 70 innings, so pretty good ratio there, Jay.
That's real good ratio.
8-3 record from the lefty. And fouls this one off into the stands behind us. Again, Tim Consonenza will be in briefly as he gets situated right in the lineups in. He was unable to get here before this. Made it pretty much the start of the game, but we're going to let him get his book set up, and then we'll let him jump in. Comes the 1-1. That's a hard ground ball fielded there by second baseman Seipolt for the first out of the inning. 4-3.
Nice pitch by Boyd.
And Macy Lang will step in. Since you mentioned Sarah Fox, Jay, accidentally, it's a good thing you mentioned her because she's the valedictorian for the 2024 class of Charleroi. So at least we want to mention her, even if she doesn't get in the game. That's quite the honor to be able to do that as that first pitch fouled off by Macy Lang. Well, I'm lucky I graduated.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think I might have been worse than you. I know you were pretty bad, but I think I was worse.
I'll give you my GPA in here in a second.
I don't want to say what mine was.
Foul ball left side, giving chase. It's going to fall just out of play. My GPA was a great 2.5. Right in the middle. I got B's and C's the whole way through.
I thought that was C's and D's.
That's B's and C's.
Okay.
The B's 3, C's a 2, so
Okay.
2.5. I'm like a B+.
Okay, I know I wasn't that good.
No, that'd be a C+, wouldn't it be? Here comes the 0-2. Ground ball left side, fielded there by Blouse. The throw over, gets her out. Boy, Blouse showing off a nice arm, 2 outs here in the first inning.
Nice, strong throw right to the first baseman. Didn't have to move her glove.
Yeah, this is why I became a postal employee. Nothing against postal employees, but didn't want to go to school. Addie Deal steps in. Addie Deal going to be off to St. Francis University.
Eddie Deal batting .593.
And there's a reason why she's going to St. Francis. The big lefty steps in. First pitch swinging, fouls this off onto the baseball field.
And she leads the team with 6 homers out of the 20.
I was just going to ask you how many home runs, because just looking at her, she looks like the home run hitter. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen Laurel this year. I usually didn't get a chance to do a lot of Lawrence County softball because of all the rain. Comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball is going to find its way into right field for a base hit. 2-out single for Addie Deal.
Right over the first base bag and down the right field line. Wasn't the hardest hit ball, but it went where it's supposed to.
Bring up Autumn Boyd. We already mentioned she's off to YSU. Pretty good duo. Autumn Boyd has a lot of home runs too, Pray Jay.
She's batting .544. She has 2 home runs.
Oh, boy, I figured she'd have more.
No, not this year.
No score. Here in the bottom of the first inning, Boyd, fly ball, shallow right field. Second baseman's going to go out, and Seipol's going to make the catch. No runs and a hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Played 1. No score between Charleroi and Laurel. You're listening to high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to the doctor, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
And welcome back. My commercial disc player just sort of shut off. Not shut off, but just sort of stopped there.
It's too hot.
No, we're good.
Make sure you grab my phone when you leave.
Oh, I sure will. We go to the top of the second inning. 5, 6, 7 hitters due for Charleroi. Sophia Salaski will lead off.
Second inning for Charleroi and batting 5th. The pitcher, number 25, Sophia Salaski.
Salaski, part of the volleyball team. She was second team All-State last year, off to East Stroudsburg University.
She batted .340 for the year, too.
Yeah, to consider her soft. She's a tall player also, is Sophia. Nice change up there by Boyd for the first pitch. How about that?
Salaski didn't know what to do with that pitch.
Pitcher to pitcher here.
Good first pitch.
Comes the next pitch by Boyd. That's fouled off almost onto the baseball field, off to our left. Baseball field to our left here. Yeah, I was here the other day. Canna McMillan, Kirsten Williams hit one over the bleachers in the left field. I think the ball's still going. Salaski fouls this one left side. Yeah, it's one of the furthest balls I've seen hit.
I think we probably hit one last year. Was comparable.
Yep, yeah.
Remember that one?
I remember one that almost hit me.
Yeah, I like that one.
In the press box.
I still laugh about that.
Here comes the 0-2, swinging and missing a high fastball out of the strike zone. Second strikeout in a row and the day for Autumn Boyd. First out. One away here in the top of the second. Tim Consonenso will be around for take you for the rest of the game for the top of the third on. And I'm going to go grab a bite to eat and go to a nice cool gymnasium and watch some playoff volleyball quarter action between North Allegheny and Canna McMillan as Madison Madeline Lacey will step in. Lacey was all section last year.
I think it's Lancey, and she batted .348 for the year.
And she pops this one up. Will stay in play. Yes, she has a chance. First baseman will make the catch.
No, she didn't.
And she dropped the ball.
She dropped the ball.
Addie Deal, that was it. Now we're going to give it E3 there because that should have been caught. Yeah, it looked like Brew was going to call her off. But Brew has stepped on the bat or stepped on something, so she got tangled up a little bit. So Deal came over. She was there to make the catch, and she's upset at herself as she should be. And there's strike 2. Strike 3. So the first pitch was a ball, so it's 3 outs. Or 2 outs here with a strikeout. And I did what I said never to do, Jay. I trusted the scoreboard.
Yes.
You never trust the scoreboard. I looked up. It's like, okay, it's 1. Shoot.
I was wondering why she was. As soon as she swung, she started walking back towards home plate, or toward the dugout.
So Emma Stefanik will step in with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Ground ball, right side's going to go foul. Yeah, unfortunately, here at North Allegheny, the scoreboard operator sits in left center field, and you cannot see the scoreboard, so you don't know what the scoreboard set. They supposedly have a system set up where you can see the scoreboard now, which is good. But sometimes you don't get the call from the umpire because you're sort of guessing at times. Swing and a miss, strike 2. If you don't see the umpire's arm go up, because you can't hear him say strike, so you have to really be vocal, good eyesight to be able to make sure you see the hand go up. As the count goes 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch up, and I was only going to say, did she swing? I don't think she did. Nope, she did not.
I agree with that call completely.
Does it matter?
No, not really. But
I do too. Count goes 1-2. That one she definitely swung and missed. Strike 3, so strike out of the side. 4 strikeouts in a row for Autumn Boyd. We played an inning and a half. No score between Laurel and Charleroi. You're listening to high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
And welcome back. Bottom of the second inning. Riley Belcom steps in. First pitch swinging as a ball.
Balcom batted .400.
Comes the next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. No score here in the bottom of the second inning between Charleroi and Laurel. Off-speed pitch stays low, ball 1. Throws the rosin bag down. Comes the 1-2 that's way up high, ball 2. So Riley Belcom, only a sophomore. Comes the 2-2, pops this up out of play. Did Tim Constance, we take you the rest of the way home. Comes the 2-2. That's popped up, and it's going to hit in fair territory and roll to the Charleroi dugout, and it's going to be an infield single. Salaski came off the mound, tried to make a diving catch, and it hit her glove in fair territory, then rolled foul. So it's an infield single for Belcom.
batting to third baseman, number
That's
10.
one of those, Jade. Do I go for it or do I don't go for it? 'Cause I had enough English who might have spin foul, but she took the chance to try to make a great play and couldn't come up with it.
I thought she had it in her glove. It looked like it went in her glove and come back out when she fell on the ground.
So Hayden Seifert will step in. First pitch swinging. It's down the left field line for a base hit. Stopping at second will be Belcom. So 2-1, nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning for Laurel.
Hard hit ball right down the third baseline. Third baseman didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Seifert, part of the hockey. She played hockey for the Shannick back in her freshman year. And Lexa Brewer off the Division II,
Catcher, number 34, Alexis Brewer.
the Wpial University, the wrestle. She finished 7th place in the PIAA. She first pitched, pop-up infield fly roll will be called as shortstop will make the catch in Avery Pendo for the first out. Yeah, real quick on Alexa Brewer, 7th place in the PIAA, 4th in the WPIL at the 124 level. The Wpial is in Buffalo, but she's going to be off to continue her wrestling career. So congratulations to her as Lexi Sherry steps in. She squares around the bunt and gets it down, and they're going to throw to first base for the sure out. Runners will move up 60 feet. So Belcom the third, Seifert the second on the 1-4 sacrifice, and Lexi Kroll will try to bring him in.
Now batting to right fielder, number 13, Alexis Kroll.
So Lexi the freshman.
Kroll's batting .429 for the year.
Well, she's got a chance to bring a couple in. First pitch swinging, and she fouls it off.
A lot of foul balls so far. They're getting some good swings, just not getting the ball in fair territory yet.
Yes, it's just a heads up. We're not going to go to a commercial break. We're just going to have Tim step in and slide in as I slide out. Since he changed his commercials here, we got his commercial hooked up. We'll just let him take over. Ground ball, shortstop. Pendo up, throws, and gets him out. So they get out of the inning after 2 singles to lead off the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 2. No score between Charleroi and Laurel. To bring you the rest of the way home, Mr. Tim Constanza.
Well, hello, everyone. Good to see everybody. Actually, we don't see anybody because it's a radio broadcast today, but needless to say, it's good to be here. And, oh.
I think you're good there.
Okay, now we're back on. All right, good.
Welcome, Tim.
I appreciate that. Jay, good to see you.
Yes.
As we now head to the third inning. So I get situated here. Our good man Jay has the book, so we're going to let him continue to do the scoring.
Third inning for Charleroi, the right fielder, number 18, Lila Bruner.
Lila Bruner coming to the plate.
We get her average. Whoop, here.
Oh.
We're going to have to wait while I find it.
Righty at the plate, ready on the mound.
Lila Brewer come in batting .400 for the year.
Here's the pitch is going to be on the outside corner for a strike. We're into the third inning. We are scoreless here at North Allegheny. And a swing and a foul, first base side out of play. Bruner waits the pitch up high. And we'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Goes down swinging here in the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 30, Emma Scoble.
Emma Scoble now coming to the plate. Plays left field. She'll bat left side. And we wait the delivery here. And that's going to hit the inside corner for a strike.
She ground out to second base her first time up.
Boyd on the mound here for the Spartans. And here's her delivery. And a swinging bunt attempt. And it goes down. And it's quickly 0-2 here on Emma Scoble. Boyd delivers. And it's going to be held up just in time on that high riser. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another kind of swinging slap attempt.
Yeah, I don't know about that swing. That's how she swings.
Yep, and that's going to be a ball, and they'll even up the count at 2-2. Yeah, that's unique. It's kind of a Happy Gilmore style.
Yes.
And the lefty stands in. And here's the pitch. And swing and a miss, strike 3 on that Happy Gilmore style. And 2 down here in the third. And I'll bring up Tyron O'Neill.
Kaylee Sipples.
Oh, did I get it wrong? I might have.
Somebody's wrong here.
All right, well, here it goes. Swing and a miss on that first pitch. Number 8's at the plate.
That's Seipold.
Seipold, okay.
Yeah.
Kaylee Seipold. Oh, you know what? She's just a fielder, that's why.
Yes.
And here's the pitch. And there's the outside pitch. I'll even it up at 1-1. That's what happens. You jump in. You don't have everything marked down quite right. That's all right. Well, information is what matters the most. 1-1 pitch here from Boyd. Swing and a miss. She's now ahead 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 down here in the third inning. Coming up in between innings will be the Mailey Chiropractic Minute, and we'll have that for you here very shortly. Here's the pitch by Boyd. A swing and a miss. She shuts down the side. And there it is. We've played 2.5 here at North Allegheny with the score is Laurel 0 and Charleroi 0. So as we get into the WPIL UPMC Sports Medicine Class 2A Softball Championship presented by the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we look at the bracket, of course, what's left here in this round is you got Neshannock at number 1 taking on Riverside today at Mohawk. And then you have Sarah Classic and Olish going on against each other in a 4-5 matchup. Brentworth and Shenango, then a 2-7 matchup. And, of course, here we have Laurel and, was it Charleroi? Charleroi, excuse me. And that is how that championship moves up. And then you look at the championship presented by the Pittsburgh Pirates for the 1A. It's Union, the number 1 seed, taking on Jefferson Morgan later today, and Fraser and West Green. We'll have that Union game following this one here from North Allegheny. And we move down to the bottom of the third inning as the Spartans come to the plate. Here's the pitch, and it's a ground ball back to the pitcher. It's going to be off her foot, so that's a dead ball, and it's just strike 1.
I think that hurt Pancher a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
She's grinning about it.
She's leading off. She's the leadoff hitter. She's lead off the third inning here. Had a little rally last inning for the Spartans. They got a couple players on, but unable to get them home.
Couldn't get that big hit. Stranded 2.
Swing and a miss. And quickly up 0-2. And waiting the pitch. Here it comes. And that is going to be outside corner, strike 3. So Pancher goes down looking here.
The shortstop, number 16, Macy Lang.
Macy Lang coming to the plate.
Ground out to short her first time up.
number 16, batting from the left side. That's going to be up high, ball one. As you probably heard from Lee mention earlier, Autumn Boyd headed to YSU on the softball team. Here's the pitch. And that is up high, ball two.
Just high, it looked like to me.
Shalakashi's pitch. And swing and foul, tip back to the screen. And it moves the count to 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 down here in the bottom of the third. We are scoreless here at North Allegheny in round 2 of the Single A Championship. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. She's late on that one. Evening up the count at 2-2. That ball comes quick from 45 feet out.
Yeah, she throws some heat here.
Here it comes. And it's a slap towards the third base, off the third baseman's glove, and it'll be a base hit. You can probably score that an error on the third baseman as it hit her glove.
Now batting third baseman, number 18.
Let's see what the scoreboard tells us. I agree with error completely because it hit her glove.
That was Adriana Blouse trying to make that play. So runner at first. 1 down here for the Spartans. Ground ball to short, and throw goes into the lane, goes all the way to the wall. They'll send the runner home from first. And we got our first run of the ball game as Macy Lang comes all the way around from first to score on that ground ball double by Any Deal.
Very hard hit ball the whole way to the fence.
Got underneath the shortstop who dove for it towards the second base side, and once it got past her, it was in the alley, and it just rolled all the way to the wall.
The left fielder's playing close to the line, and the center fielder's playing straightaway. Centers had nowhere for the ball to go except out to the fence.
And now I'll bring up Autumn Boyd, excuse me. And there's the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off first base side and out of play.
Down in the woods.
Yeah, thank goodness the ball's green, huh?
Yeah.
A lime green.
I imagine there's quite
fluorescent
a few balls
green, I
down
guess.
there. Well,
Yeah.
they got it pretty quick.
Yep. Here's the pitch. Yeah, it's going to be down low. I'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Autumn Boyd
Catcher
at the plate.
Catcher Lancey took that ball out of the dirt and put it in front of her so the runner couldn't get to third base.
Runner at second. 1-1 pitch. And it's served out to center field, and it's going to be over the center fielder's head. And this will score run number 2 as Deal rounds thirds and heads home on the back-to-back doubles here for the Spartans. As they get on the board with 2 here, as Boyd puts it in for a double.
She put a charge into that ball. Boyd is batting come in batting 544, so she likes to hit, and she can hit.
Batting cleanup here was Boyd. Batting 5th is Riley Belcom.
Riley singled her first time up.
Riley, a right-hand batter. Runner at second base. 1 down here in the top of the 4th. And that is going to be down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off first base side and out of play.
That one's down in the woods. See if Riley can get another single and drive another run in.
Riley, a pitcher outfielder by trade. And that's a pitch that's going to be down low, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball first base side out of play. Celestic on the line, or I should say in the circle. Here's the pitch. Outside, and it'll be ball 4. So with the walk, we put runners at first and second here for Laurel. Still only one down. After back-to-back single or doubles, driving in a run apiece, we now have a first free pass of the inning. Here's the pitch. That's going to be on the outside corner for a strike.
Seaford also had a hit the first time up.
Here's the pitch. That's going to be down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down here. 2 runs already across here for the Spartans.
Looking to get more.
Seaford at the plate. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be up high. So runners at first and second. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 down. Here's the pitch. A ground ball up the middle, through the box, and in the center field. They're going to send the runner home. Here comes the throw. No contest at home plate, and the 3rd run scores on the RBI single for Seaford.
If that ball would have came home, I think the runner would have been safe, then the other runner would have went to third base. Smart move by the pitcher just to hold on to the ball.
So a big rally here for the Spartans with 3 across here in the bottom of the 3rd. Ground ball to short. They'll go short way to 3rd across the diamond, not in time, but they'll get the lead runner out.
Nice play to get the lead runner to third base.
On the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 00, Alexis Sherry.
And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Lexi Sherrill now at the plate. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is the second 6-5 put out I've seen in action the last 2 games I've done. You don't see that too often.
No, not like that.
And that pitch on the outside corner swung and a miss. It's now 0-2. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. So 2 down here, 3 across here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Spartans trying to continue the rally here with Lexi Shuri at plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They'll end the inning. But that's a big one here for the Spartans as they get 3 across. As they now lead 3-0 after 3 innings.
3 innings of play. Laurel 3, Charleroi no score.
Let's see if we got room for this. My battery died.
Sure.
What's this? We don't have room for this. What's this?
I think it's this.
Okay. That's okay. All right.
Leading off the 4th inning for Charleroi, the shortstop number 27, Avery Pendo.
I'll take this while you're playing around.
Go ahead, just do the best you can.
Okay, sure. Avery Pendro up the bat. First pitch by Autumn. Strike. 0-1 on the count. Strike. 1-1, ball outside. Pitch by Autumn Boyd. Autumn winds up, and here comes the pitch. Strike 2, as the umpire. I can hear him say it. I like the vocal umpire. You can actually hear what's going on. You got her? Foul back. Count stays 1-2.
We'll get it. Unfortunately, my laptop died. I'll get it going. There we go.
Do you want to take this?
Yeah, keep going. Well,
Okay.
give me a second here. You're doing a great job.
Okay, I'm trying. Pitch up in the dirt, about 5 feet in front of the plate. Luckily, Pendro just watched it bounce in the dirt right to the catcher. Up, catcher's adjusting her shin guard. Here's wind up by Autumn Boyd. I don't think that was really a planned bunt, but it turned out to be a bunt, so it was just base hit for Pendro.
Now we're set up. Sorry about the delay there.
Third baseman, Ariana.
Got it back.
Okay.
So here comes Boyd's pitch. Runner at first. And it's fouled right back at us. Check our own reflexes.
And we both juked.
Of course. Just natural.
You got a 10, 15-foot screen in front of you, still juke.
Yeah. And our friend next to us even raised his hand thinking he's going to stop it.
He was going to protect us.
Another ball into the dirt. He'll throw down fake down the third. He loses control, goes over to the dugout, and that'll allow the runner to advance to second base.
Ball gets stuck in her hand. I think she was going to fake it, and it didn't go too far.
Yeah, a little sweat on the hands will make that ball a little loose sometimes, and unfortunately that's what happened there. Here's the pitch. Fouled off first base side and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Loss was back to the pitcher last time up.
And there's a fly ball. Second base side, and going back is the second baseman making the play for Laurel was Riley Balcom for the out.
Thought maybe she lost that ball in the sun at first, but she made an easy play out of it.
Now batting the center fielder, Riley Jones.
Riley Jones, the center fielder, coming to the plate.
Struck out her first time up.
Here's the pitch from Boyd. A fastball, and it's hit into center right field, and the right fielder comes in and makes the play. Fires it in as runner tries to advance from second to third, and does on a sacrifice fly. Almost had her at third, but they couldn't quite handle the throw as she slid in and knocked the ball away.
I think the ball actually hit her on her butt on the way in. Either way, she's safe at third base.
Yep,
Now
2
batting
down.
the pitcher, Sophia Solaski.
Sophia struck out her first time up also.
So runner now at third base with 2 down. Sophia, the pitcher, grounds back to the pitcher, and she'll get an easy toss for the 1-3 for the out. So we have now played 3.5
No runs for Charleroi
innings
in the
of
fourth
baseball.
inning. After 3.5, the score remains.
And the score remains
3, Charleroi, no score.
3-0.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling business services to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Zeno Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Firefly Solar is a proud sponsor of LC SportsNet. From our regional business partnership to our community benefits agreement.
And welcome back here to.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, back here to North Allegheny as we move to the bottom of the fourth inning.
Lexi Kroll up the bat.
Lexi Kroll, number 13. And number 1 in his family's hearts, I'm sure. So she swings and fouls it off the catcher and goes right back to the backstop.
Batter is the right fielder.
And it goes quickly to 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Lexi.
Lexi grounded out to the shortstop the first time up.
Bats from the left side. She's down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And she fouls it off again, and this one's just going to get out of play behind us on the third base side. And we'll do it again at 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She's making contact, wasting them good strikes.
Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Staying alive, 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll do it again for the third time.
You're not going to sing Staying Alive, are you?
Not yet.
Okay, maybe later.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
There might be a need.
I'll turn my mic down.
Here's the pitch. Up high on the riser. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She almost went for that. She flinched but didn't swing the bat.
Yeah, that comes in so quick, and it just keeps going up. It's so tempting for a hitter. Sophia with the pitch. And that's going to be up high, ball. So it's now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out.
Lord would like to get another couple runs here.
Lexi Kroll at the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's served into right center field. This will go all the way to the fence as Kroll will royce into second base with a leadoff double here in the fourth inning.
Well hit ball by Kroll that time. As soon as I left the bat, you knew she's going to get at least 2 with that.
Batting number 3, Ivy Pancher.
Pancher struck out her last time up.
Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off first base side. And it's quickly 0-1.
Looks like a cue ball going down that first base line.
Yeah, Pancher back at the plate. Here's the pitch. And just over the back screen into the stands. Nice catch there by one of the fans. And it's 0-2.
Good catch by the fan. Good reflexes.
Here's the pitch. Up high and goes all the way back to the backstop. as we'll have an advance of the runner and Sherry, and Kroll will move from second to third.
I think I'd call that a wild pitch.
Yes, that was. A riser that went sky high. Here's the pitch. And here's a riser fouled off back to the screen. One.
Stepping on the plate.
Stepping on the plate. Yeah, trying to stay alive and stepped on the plate. And she is out on strikes.
Oh, no, said the ball hit the helmet.
Oh,
I've never
heard that rule. That's a new one for me.
Now batting number 16, Macy Lang.
Well, there you go. So I think that goes 2 unassisted if you put it in the books.